Hey guys, and welcome to the second episode of our How to Get Ready for Platinum Arena series. Today we are talking about getting the account ready for Platinum Arena, and it's of course different for early game, mid game, and late game. But the most important thing for especially the early and the mid game players are. You simply just have to play the game. There are so many parts in Raid Shadow Legends where you have to complete the content before it even makes sense for you to try to participate in Platinum Arena, such as the Doom Tower. You get very nice gear from here. You can use for the Platinum Arena. Here's the lethal gear in this rotation, and also Griffin gear is in 2 rotations you can use for the Platinum Arena. So I think a very important thing for all your starters out there and mid games, and even for some end game players, is that you play the game to come to the point where you could compete in Platinum Arena. Especially things as Hydra. You should be able to at least farm normal and hard, so you can get some decent stone skin gear. Stone skin gear is very important in the Platinum Arena since it came. So I think that's also a thing you should prioritize before you even think about playing Platinum Arena. Demon Lord is also a thing I think you have to prioritize. Get into your Ultra Nightmare chest as fast as possible, because you can earn these insane nicely rewards every day, and it will help you to develop your account and make your account ready for Platinum Arena. Also, thing is faction wars. Just complete them. It would take you a year or two to complete the faction wars, but getting into Platinum Arena when you are a low spender or free to play is a long grind. So only people with who are throwing money into this game will could fasten up this process with getting into Platinum Arena. So just take your time, enjoy the game, and get some nice champions along the way. Also, you have to complete all the dungeons. I think, especially Spider, Dragon, and Fire Knight, and even Sand Devil's Necropolis and the Iron Twins are very important to ascend your gear or finding some nice souls for your arena champions. So there are so many things you have to do before you even think to compete in Platinum Arena at a Monday at the reset. So the first advice is just play the game and enjoy it. Yes. But there's a little thing you have to do, I think, and it's playing with the Plat in mind. You want to play this game to get into Plat, then you have to think about it all the time, especially when you use your resources. I think in the start of the game it's very funny to pull all your shards and get new champions and so. But if you know you want to play this game for Platinum Arena, then I think at least you have to save some void shards and pull them at strategically good times. And that's when there are nice events for meta champions, which you know you will use for Platinum Arena. Also, I think things like sacred shards, save them and pull them when there's a 10x for dodges or other nice champions. You can follow YouTubers on you and watch what is the meta right now, and there you also can see some champions will always stay in the meta, like Duchess. Duchess has been in the meta for ages. She's so usable in offense, defense, such a champion you can pull for and save your shards. And yes, that's what I think. What I mean when I say play with platinum in mind, if it's what you want. Another thing is you also have to make your missions and get your arbiter and maybe Romantu. Romantu is not that meta now, but many people use arbiter in the start of the arena. So also here, play it through and enjoy the game. Yeah, and the next is use your energy wisely and farm the right places. When you look at the arena today, and especially if you are a new and mid-game player, don't even consider to be the fastest one in the arena and use all your energy to maybe get lucky and get a nice speed roll. It's good in the start, just farm it for progression on the account, but don't do it because you think you will be number one and the fastest guy in the arena when you come when the account is ready for platinum. I doubt you will get so lucky that you will be the fastest man in the arena. So what I would do, I would of course still farm Dragon Lair. You will also do it in a lot of events for fusions. But I would mainly suggest you to farm a Spider's Dent, because you will get your accessories from here, and a lot of silver, which you will use to progress your account. And you have to farm Fire Knight. Don't think about the hard stages right now. Just think about the normal stages and make a nice team so you can farm. Fire Knight fast and easy. You can see here 49 seconds, and I can farm my Savage Gear. Savage Gear is very important, so you can ignore defense. And here you should mainly use your time here. And here I think for getting the right gear. Other gear types you will require in Doom Tower. As I said, the Lethal set is very nice, the Guardian set is very nice, and there's also resistance gear you can get there. So for farming gear, I think these two are the best for you. And then when you have energy to spare, which you almost never have in the early and late mid game, and also not in the late game, you can farm some Sand Devil so you can ascend your gear. There you can be very lucky at your gloves to get even more crit damage or crit rate, and you can get more attack for your attackers and your nukers on the chest or on your shoes. So that's a nice thing, but it's not that necessary for playing plat. But it always helps to get better stats. So also I would say to you, I think you should see how fast you can farm the Iron Treants, because you will get resources here for pulling some souls for your champions, and you can use these resources to pull them here. And maybe you should make a wish list with souls for the champions you already have, so know you can use them. But you can also be lucky to find some here and buy them off, so you get the right souls for your champions. And as you can see, when you have the right souls and not just the 1 star, you can see my Lyrus gets 500 attack, and that's amazing for arena. 500 attack is super nice. And you can see I used the Soul Reaper blessing, and when Lyrus makes a hit and the target is under 8%, there will come a Reaper and finish off the job. So that's also very nice for a nuker. And you can get blessings like Polymorph. Here you can see I have a 5-star blessing on my defense Lily, and that makes the chance up to 15% to place it cheap. sheep when they place debuff. So very, very nice. And another very important thing I think is that you, even though you're not able to compete in Platinum Arena, but just play Arena. Go in there, even if you are lower tiers here, silver, start of gold, play all the arena you can, because you will collect some medals and you can evolve your Great Hall. As you can see, my Great Hall is fully developed, and you get a lot of stats here. You can use crit damage, HP, resistance, accuracy, all the stats you need for building good arena teams. So keep playing arena all the time. Don't let the counter fill up to 10 and waste some arena battles if possible. Just play all what you can. And when you come later in the game, you also can participate in tag team arena. You also can do that in the start of the game, but it's harder to compete here. But you will get some nice rewards from here, which you can use. Some accessories here. You can get shards. You can get books, crafting materials. Yeah, there's so many things you have to do before you're ready for Platinum Arena, and I think it's very important that you just play the game, but always with the Platinum Arena in mind. Here you also can see the Forge. There are very nice gear sets here. You can use Bolster when you're free to play. You can compete in the Forge Pass. Defiant and Lethal. Here we have them, and the Guardian set, which I spoke about. And there are so many good. Perception is one of the nicest sets in the game, because you get speed and accuracy, and that's very nice for things like a Warlord or Yumiko. So yeah, I think that's it for this episode, and I hope you all liked what I was talking about and you liked the content. So if you did that, please like and subscribe, and we will see each other in the next episode, which is preparations. Thank you and have a nice day. Goodbye.